head back there. So API, and then so slash me yeah, maybe get. I think it is. I think it's get. I'm not sure. I'll double check. Let's see. So yeah, this information is already included in the plugin that you've downloaded through the Osclass market. So it's essentially the same thing. We're just doing it sort of a different way. So you can go ahead and double check to see if this is correct with the plugin itself. But I'm sure this is how it's laid out as well. So now we need to run another statement that says if the user is logged out, then you have a user ID, and then you can use the access token. The access token will be invalid. In this case, we would also have an exception. And so let's do that. Let's try that. Catch Facebook API. Exception. This is another method that's in the Facebook API. So what we said was if the user is logged out, you can have a user ID even though the access token is invalid. Spelled token wrong. And then so in this case, we'll get an exception, as you said. So we'll just ask the to log in again. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now we have to create another variable, this time called login URL, that builds the URL to go to the Facebook profile or the actual Facebook login page so the user can log in. Equals Facebook and then so get the method to log in URL, and then that. And then if there's any errors with this, we want to make sure to let the user know. So if like the user doesn't exist or you have the wrong email, any of that stuff, that the user knows about it before they can continue. And then also, yeah, this is just gets a type of error, but we would also want to display the message. So just go copy and paste that same code. This is get message. Get message. Alright. So we'll go ahead and close that off. Actually, I never included a. There we go. Close that off. And now we need to include an else statement. If anything else were to happen, then display something else. That's what we want. So else like say if no users logged in, no user, then we want to print a link for the user to log in. So we need to build a new login URL. Equals Facebook and get the new login information. Alright, sounds good. Now just make sure your brackets are all included with one another, so you don't get an error. Most times you get errors if these happen. Alright, so we're good with that. And now, so basically what we created is a way of communicating with Facebook through our file, our facebook.php file, and using those methods to pull the user information from the Facebook API. Alright, so now what we want to do is test this by including the user profile of our user. And so now this depends on where you want the user picture to show up. And I say, for example, want mine to be right before the hi statement. So where's the hi statement? Right there. So all I have to do now is do an image tag source. So our source is the Facebook graph API. Let's do graph. No, Facebook. And run that. So we're gonna grab the variable that has our user ID in it. So echo the user ID. Echo variable. Echo user ID. And then, so from the graph, we want to grab the picture, say for example. And this could be anything you want. It could be, well, I mean, for this tag, specifically the image, but you can use the same ID to get many of the other information that you would, like. So I have that, and let's say adjust our height, so it's a thumbnail rather than a large image. I say 32 by 32 is pretty suffice. Alright, close that off. And go ahead and save this. Save that. And head over to your page. See if this works. You just refresh to make sure. Oh, we get an error already. Okay. Well then. So let's go back into our code to see what could have went wrong. Oh, right there. Well, here's one thing. We didn't include a variable pointer for this one, so go ahead and include that. I also have a lot of typos actually. Go ahead. I mean, these doesn't really affect the functionality of the code, but it does make it user friendly to read. So it's good to just make sure that everything's perfect. Spelled message wrong. There we go. And what else? What else? Then that should be it. Oh, there goes one right there. Factbook. I don't know what that is, but it's not Facebook. All right. Um, that should do it. So go ahead back to your page and refresh it. Obviously, mine takes me back to the home page. Click login with Facebook, and voila, there it is. Your Facebook profile picture and your Facebook name right besides each other, and that's how you do it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this video, to this channel, to get more videos on the PHP coding similar to this. Also follow me on Twitter, since I do announce before I post on Facebook. I do announce it on Twitter before anything, so go ahead and follow me on that. The information is down below in the description. And thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.